If you think you need a college degree to get rich in 2026, you're already losing. And what I'm about to show you is the exact opposite of what schools, parents, and even most finance YouTubers tell you. Stay with me, because one of these skills quietly pays more than most doctors and engineers. Here's the scary part. Most people without degrees don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they learn the wrong skills. And near the end of this video, I'll show you the one decision that separates people who escape the rat race from people who stay stuck, no matter how hard they work. Miss that part, and 2026 will feel very expensive. Let's be honest. The old system is cracking. Degrees are more expensive. Jobs are less secure. AI is replacing tasks, not people, but nobody tells you which tasks. Meanwhile, people with no degree are quietly making $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 a month. Not from luck. Not from crypto gambling. From skills the market actually pays for. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If your income depends on a title, a company, or one boss, 2026 is going to feel brutal. But if your income depends on a skill, you have leverage. So let's break down the skills that still work when degrees don't. Skill number 1: high-income digital sales. Most people think sales is pushy. That belief keeps them broke.
Here's reality.
Sales is simply solving problems and getting paid for the result. In 2026, companies don't care where you went to school. They care if you can convert attention into revenue. Real example: a 23-year-old with no degree writes messages for a software company, closes deals over Zoom, makes more than his manager.
Why?
Because revenue skills are recession-proof. If a business makes money because of you, you're valuable. And the scary part? Most people avoid sales, which means less competition for you. But sales alone isn't enough, because attention is the new oil. And that leads to skill number 2. Skill number 2: content that sells. Here's a question. Why do some average people explode online, while smarter people stay invisible? Because content is no longer about creativity. It's about psychology. In 2026, content creators aren't entertainers. They're traffic controllers. Short videos, emails, YouTube scripts,
Ads.
if you can hold attention and guide action, you print opportunities. Example: someone writes YouTube scripts for finance channels. No face, no degree, paid per video.
Plus bonus. Why?
Because platforms reward retention, and businesses reward conversions. If you can write or structure content that keeps people watching, you're already ahead of 90% of the market. But attention alone doesn't scale. So let's talk about a skill that multiplies money fast. Skill number 3: paid ads and traffic. Most people are scared of ads. That's good for you, because ads are how businesses grow fast, without waiting years. In 2026, every company needs traffic, and very few people know how to buy it profitably. Meta ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. Not theory. Numbers. Real scenario. A local business spends $5,000 on ads, makes $20,000 back. If you manage that system, you don't need a resume. You need results. And here's the best part. Once you learn traffic, you can apply it to your own ideas too. Which brings us to something even more powerful. Skill number 4: AI plus automation operators. AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will. In 2026, the highest paid people aren't coders. They're operators. People who connect tools, automate workflows, save companies time and money. Example: A freelancer builds a system that answers customer emails automatically, saves a business 30 hours a week. That business doesn't ask for a degree. They ask, "Can you do this again?" Learn AI tools. Learn how businesses work. Bridge the gap. That skill compounds. But skills alone won't make you rich, unless you understand where money actually flows. Which brings us to the most ignored skill of all. Skill number 5, capital allocation. This is where most people lose the game. They earn money, but never learn how to deploy it. In 2026, rich people aren't just skilled. They know where to place cash. Index funds, businesses, digital assets, cash flow systems, not gambling, strategy. Even $500 a month invested correctly beats $100,000 sitting in a savings account. If you don't learn this skill, your hard work leaks away. And this leads perfectly into something most people never hear. So far we covered
Sales.
content, traffic, AI systems, and capital. If this feels uncomfortable, good, because this is where most people stop. They watch, they agree, then they do nothing. But here's the shift that changes everything. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Skills don't make you rich. Skill stacking does. 1 skill makes you useful. 2 skills make you valuable. 3 skills make you dangerous.
Example.
Sales plus content equals closer with leverage. Content plus ads equals growth engine. AI plus business knowledge equals operator. Degrees teach one lane. The market rewards combinations. And the unfair advantage? You don't need permission to learn these. No debt. No approval. No waiting 4 years. Just focused execution. The people who win in 2026 aren't the smartest. They're the ones who pick a skill, commit for 6 to 12 months, and stack intelligently. That's the decision I teased earlier. And if you make it now, your future self will thank you. If this video shifted how you see money and skills, you should be here. This channel breaks down how normal people build income, invest smarter, and avoid financial traps without hype. Subscribe if you want clarity instead of confusion. And I want to hear from you. Which skill are you committing to first, and why? Comment it below. Because reading this is easy. Acting on it changes everything.